So first of all, let's start off with a very simple yet incredibly complex question. What is a book? This makes me want to pull up one of those like alignment charts, you know, the chaotic good, lawful evil, one of those charts, but people make them for like sandwiches sometimes with like ingredient purist and structural purist and things like that. I think we can do kind of the same thing for a book. What does it mean for something to be a book? I guess we can make an alignment chart in this case that has structural purism and content purism in a way. The content of a book we normally think of as something with words, something with language, something that tells a story or provides us with information. And then on the structural side, we often think of a book as something that is bound together, that has pages, that has a front and a back cover and things like that. However, there really is no requirement that a book is any of these things. For example, if we look at a story, we might open up a storybook and start reading that book. However, what if there is no physical book? What if there are no pages? What if there is no binding and there is no cover? What if it's an audiobook? What if it's a book that someone narrates to you? Is that still a book? I would say yes, that's still a book. It's still a book that you're reading, even because the information's being narrated to you. However, there is no binding and there are no pages. So by that logic, you could say a book is something that has words in it, right? A book is anything with words or anything that tells you a story or conveys information through language. Well, what if you had a book that was entirely art or photography and had no words in it whatsoever? That would still be a book, right? Well, you wouldn't be able to have an audiobook that contained no words because what would someone be saying to you? However, you could have a physical bound book with no words that just had pictures, and that would still be a book. You could also have an ebook version of that photography book that has no words in it as well. So the definition of what a book is already a little bit all over the place. So how do we boil it down to what is considered a book and what isn't?